Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
Our sponsor today is the office of McBrearty, Hart & Kelly, proudly helping clients in the St. Louis area with automobile accidents, insurance defense, and workers' compensation defense, subrogation, and more.
I think everybody in St. Louis knows who the Cardinal Cowboy is.
Oh, yeah.
But his real name is Carter Rethwish.
Yeah.
Say that 6 times. Carter Rethwish.
It's a tongue twister, and as he says, they used to call him Death Wish. And I just found out.
But you know why?
He had a thing, Ron. I don't even know if you know this. Tell us about you were in a coma.
I was 19 years old. I just transferred to Central Methodist to play on a scholarship for their baseball, and actually playing soccer also. So I said, all right, played on the soccer team. I know I'm here to more interested in the baseball program. They thought I had the potential. I just won the same award as David Freese about a year and a half before that.
How about that?
And Ryan Howard's won the same award also for most valuable player in Slava. So for my team. So I said, all right, we're going to do this. Let's see if these guys get there. And my parents had come down to visit, and they said, hey, Carter, good to see you. We're here for the homecoming. My dad works at the university, and so
they said, "Good to see you."
Good to see you. Well,
right? Details like that. Details, yes.
Well, I mean, it's part of the. But the point is that they were coming to see me, and I was turning around and leaving. And I said, "Yeah, well, I got to meet the girlfriend back in St. Louis. So thanks. We'll see you later." So headed back to St. Louis and Highway 109. I recently drove down that road not too long ago, going to a business meeting, and it's a pretty windy road. And there was a drunk driver spinning out of control at us.
Oh, my.
If we'd hit head on, they said everybody would have died. We hit the side of the truck. From the front end, you can't tell it's a car. The front of it had been demolished. The back end,
did anybody die?
So then, Jimmy Barnes, they said if he was going to live, he was going to be blind, and Jimmy passed away.
My.
So going to the hospital, survived the coma. They said I wasn't supposed to make it. Then they said I wasn't going to be able to take care of myself for the rest of my life. My dad, they put me in a wheelchair on the way back to the hospital and said, Carter, you're going to take care of him the rest of your life. So I said, what are you talking about? My dad's like, my son can accomplish anything he sets his mind to. We're going to just see what happens. So I kind of proved him wrong. So that's where the whole baseball story came from, because I espoused that baseball saved my life, because I was so competitive from playing baseball. And I just came out of it, and my dad said, we're not even going to listen to these doctors. And so then started, got into playing semi-pro baseball again. But went off and tried to do some kicking then at that point, because I said, well, I'm 25 now, but I can kick field goals still and maybe see what happens with that. And ended up getting a tryout with the Rams and offered to me, and then made it as a professional indoor kicker. But it's all what you set your mind to, what you believe you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your dad was always been an inspiration in your life.
Oh, yeah.
In that way. And now you are an inspiration for so many people here in St. Louis. Are you directly connected with the St. Louis Cardinals?
Not directly. I mean, we don't have an official relationship,
Okay.
but there's a ton of events, obviously, that I'm involved with. I'm inside the stadium at special events, or on the field for special events.
Oh, they're not going to stop you. I wouldn't think they would want to.
I would guess not.
Yeah.
I just there's been some debate about how to handle that relationship. Do we
Sure,
want to make something official, or
What do you
keep
put
doing
them
what we're
under
doing?
on your Facebook page? No.
I'm a fan of the St. Louis Cardinals.
What would you
And
say?
you made this.
Yeah, the World Series trophy replica.
This is very fancy.
That is cool.
He made this. So this is a trophy.
Are you able to get out on a baseball field and play?
Oh yeah, I was 1 for 2 last night with a walk. I'm hitting 480 something now.
Oh, really? Wow.
In a men's league that I'm playing in, and a candidate for the All-Star team. But that's all neat because of what I recovered. But I like to share the fact that when you come through something like supposedly was so traumatic that I went through, that I was never going to be able to survive. Right. Doctors, it wasn't like my uncle was saying this. These were doctors that were saying,
Yeah, right.
he's not going to take care of himself. And so that's what the true message of the Cardinal Cowboy is. And so
Yes.
here it is. I've accomplished just about anything I set my mind to after I was supposed to be dead or not able to take care of myself. Always focus on what's going well. You got to deal with problems every day. I had a crisis going on this morning. I'm in the middle of right now, but you just keep focusing on what's going to work and how you're going to get through whatever it is, and stay positive. I mean, if you have any other perspective, then you're starting to think about what's going to go wrong, and then your body starts to prepare for what's going to go wrong, and things go wrong.
Yeah, that's a good message.
Yes.
Actually, to just focus on the good stuff. I mean, hey, you've got so much time in your day. Why spend it on the lousy stuff?
Carter, thanks for coming in and sharing your stories. Now, is it on your website where you have the Cardinal Cowboy way, all those sayings that you have?
Yeah, I've got I've got a phrase. Essentially, the big Cardinal Cowboy theory is essentially you can focus on what's wrong or you can focus on what's right, but you can't do both, right? Okay. You can work hard or you can be lazy, but you can't do both. You're doing one or the other. You might as well do the things that are positive that are going to make a difference, because you can't be negative and be positive at the same time. One gets a lot better result than the other. So that's the Cardinal Cowboy way.
Where is your web?
Well, I just want him to show his hand up to the camera so we can see all his rings.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even know. I noticed the JD, but not
yes,
that.
Right.
check it out. There you go.
These are World Series rings.
Don't get him mad.
And this is actually for football. My football team went to the national championship too, so that was kind of neat.
It's a good thing he's focusing on the happy things and not punching you with his.
Yeah, really. But what is the address of your website?
CardinalCowboy.com.
Thanks, Carter.
All right, thank you guys.